لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونستهديه ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له، وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله صلى الله عليه وسلم. بلغ الرسالة وأدى الأمانة ونصح الأمة وكشف الله به الغمة وتركنا على المحجة البيضاء ليلها كنهارها لا يزيغ عنها إلا هالك. اللهم أجزه خير ما جزيت به نبيا عن أمته. أما بعد، فإن أصدق الكلام كلام الله، وخير الهدي هدي نبينا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم، وشر الأمور محدثاتها، وكل محدثة في الدين بدعة، وكل بدعة ضلالة. My brothers, I advise myself and remind you and advise you to be aware that Allah is listening, watching you wherever you are. So you should fear Allah, be aware of Him all your life, in every second of your life. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء، واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم، ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما. أما بعد, my brothers, one of the most important trust on our shoulders, on our neck, after the trust of the religion of Islam, is the responsibility of the family, the whole family members. Wives, boys, girls, grandchildren, you are be questioned in the day of judgment about them. That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Quran, إِنَّا عَرَضْنَا الْأَمَانَةَ عَلَى السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ وَالْجِبَالِ فَأَبَيْنَ أَنْ يَحْمِلْنَهَا وَحَمَلَهَا الْإِنسَانُ إِنَّهُ كَانَ ظَلُومًا جَهُولًا. Indeed, we have offered the trust on heaven and mountains and earth, and they decline to bear it. That's mean to carry it. Man accept to bear it, and he was actually arrogant and oppressor. كان ظلوما جهولا. Mankind accept to carry the trust and aman. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam also said, كلكم راع كل مسؤول عن رعيته. Each one of you is a shepherd, and each shepherd is responsible for his family. Also Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, لا إيمان لمن لا أمانة. He has no trust. That a person who doesn't really take care of trust. No faith, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, لا إيمان. No faith to the person who doesn't really take care of trust that Allah have, implemented on him. So, my brothers, I speak as a father, and I speak to you as fathers and parents same time. Many parents, especially the father, the ultimate goal for them, for their children and family, to issue accommodation, food, drinks, clothes, medicine, school, and if he's rich, cars, and if he's rich, lots of money in their children's pocket. That's all what he believes is responsibility. Just to feed them, to clothe them, to give them good accommodation, very big villa or palace, and fill their pocket with money, and purchase or buy some luxury car for them. That's all what he think is responsibility. He forgot or intentionally forgot. This is nothing of what I say. Allah will question you about it. If you issue your family a small hut, very small hut, small house, public house, or you feed them sandwiches or a piece of bread, or you don't give them good clothes, no, you did not give them money, Allah will not question you about that. If you are really cannot afford, He will not question you. But He will question you in everything you can afford and you did not do concerning religion. Many fathers, they take care of materialistic things, and he forgot about how to make his son soul, the children's soul. He forgot about their soul and forget about their heart. In other words, he forget or disregard or doesn't give attention to their religion. Many fathers, he really becomes sad when his son failed in school or in university. He becomes so sad when his son or the children become sick. But he cares less if they pray or they don't pray. They don't care, some father, whether his son go to masjid, especially if he reached the age of puberty, which means 15 years and above. He doesn't care if his son, who is 15 years old, go to masjid or not. But he makes sure to wake him up to go to school, to go to university, to go to his work if he's still living with him. But he doesn't care much if he go to pray or not. He never knocked his door and during Fajr time to wake him up to go to masjid. He himself go to masjid and he forget about his son or sons, maybe one or two or three, sleeping, snoring. He doesn't care what is his level in school. He doesn't care who are their friends. I mean his son friends, companions. He doesn't care what his son read. He doesn't care what his son watch. He doesn't care what his son looking and taking care, or actually just his own day life. All his day are busy with the mobile. He doesn't care where his son travels and what he does in outside or in west or in east. As a matter of fact, he himself, the father, who make reservation for him, he is the father who purchased the ticket for him, he is the father who make visas for him, encouraging him to travel alone, even if he's going to Jahannam. Even if you go to, non-Muslim country and commit adultery, drink, dance, he doesn't care. I want my son to be happy. Do whatever you want. One day you'll be questioned as a father. When it's too late to apologize, when it's too late to repent, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will judge you as a father that you just giving the full freedom to your son to go whatever, to do whatever he wants, to travel whatever he wants, to read what he wants, to show, to watch whatever he wants. And that's nothing really concerned the father. And you still call yourself you call yourself a father responsible? Listen what Allah said. يا أيها الذين آمنوا قوا أنفسكم وأهليكم نارا. Oh, you believe, protect yourself and your family. أهليكم, that means your family. All your family members go under أهليكم. أهليكم, that means your family. Protect yourself first and your family. A fire, it's wood. وقودها الناس والحجارة. The wood of this fire is human beings and stones, not charcoal, not wood. It is human beings, flesh and blood, and stones. That's mean it is very, very, very hard. So Allah is commanding us to protect our children's family. Then how come I disregard my children? They don't know, I don't know what they're reading, what they're watching, who they go, who are their friends, what does he does outside, what is he watching in his mobile, what does he have in his car? My brothers, I speak to you as parents, as fathers, keep an eye on your child or your children or your son car. You have to inspect your car, your son car. You know, my brothers, that a lot of teenagers having weapons, they have weapons in their car. They have knives, they have sticks, they have also pistols in their car. An incident took place same day today in the night, last Friday night, and a very, accident. It's not an incident, actually it's an accident. It is a very painful accident. Here in Jeddah, somewhere in the north, two boys have quarrels with each other, and they started with this slandering, abusing each other. They did start, going more and more and more. They are getting more angry, and one of them just went to his car, opened the door of the car, took a knife, and he killed the other boy. They are only 19, 20 years old. Because his car is full with weapons. Are you as a father aware what is in your son's car? He killed his brother. His not brother, father, mother, same father, same, but his brother in Islam. And they used to be friends. Because the weapon is available, very clear, very near to him. He went to the car, took the knife, and he punched in his neck. In 15 minutes, the other boy died. We must, as parents, really sit with our children, especially the teenager, and advise them to stay away from anger, to stay away from quarrel. You have to advise your children, anything happen to you in the street, disregard. If somebody abuse you, disregard. If somebody, pass by you by his car and he makes a funny movement, leave him alone. If he spit on your face, leave him alone. Because if your son stops and he wants to revenge, he may be killed. So what is most important? To revenge or to get killed? Or to be safe? Advise your children to be away from quarrel and dispute with others. Because this is the end. This is the result nowadays between teenagers. And it's going to be worse and worse when the teenagers are using drugs. And they are a lot. They are a lot, unfortunately. So my brothers, I advise you myself, really to revise your situation, your point of view, your position from today towards your children. The main important thing that you really raise up your children as a religious children. They love the religion. They are so proud of the religion Islam. To be proud of what Allah has blessed them with Islam, and not to resemble or to follow the steps of kuffar. أقول ما تسمعون وأستغفر الله لي ولكم فاستغفروه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم. الحمد لله حمدا كثيرا طيبا مباركا كما ينبغي لوجه ربنا وعظيم سلطانه، والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه ومن اهتدى بهداه إلى يوم الدين. My brothers, one of the worst things that many teenagers are falling into is really drugs, cigarettes, and also drinking alcohol and dating women. You are aware of AIDS. You are aware of the disease could come to your son through illegal relationship with women. So are we Muslim or not? There is no such 50%, 50% Muslim. Either we are 100% Muslim or not. Never ever give waivers or excuse to your son. Oh, he's only 15, he's only 17. Inshallah, when he grow up. Listen, my brother, the best way to raise up your children. This is not from my own mind. You heard the ayat. Allah have told us, one of the ayah I mentioned in the first khutbah, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu qu anfusakum wa ahlikum nara. You believe, protect yourself and your family from hellfire. And also, the first ayah, Inna aradna al-amanata ala as-samawati wal ard. Indeed, we have offered the heaven and the mountains and the earth, the trust, and they declined to bear it. Also, what I said, Rasulullah said, Kullukum ra' wa kullukum mas'ulun. Each of you is a shepherd, and each shepherd is responsible for the sheep. So, my brother, you have really to be careful and to watch your son. Many children fall into drugs. Umar ibn Khattab, listen to his way of raising children. Ibn Khattab said, لاعب ابنك لسبع وأدبه لسبع وصاحبه لسبع. Play with your child until he is 7 years old. That's mean from the time he's born until he reaches 7 years old, play with him, joke with him. This is the time, this is the period of joking, playing with the child. Then he said, teach him good manner from 7 to 14. When he reaches 7 years old, keep teaching him good manners, Islam, how to be polite, from 7 years old until he's 14. This is the best time, the best period to raise up your child as a good man, a good Muslim, and with good manners. Then he said, be his friend from 14 to 21. Keep your son as your friend. Treat him as a friend. Exchange opinion with him. Open your chest for him. Because my brothers, you as a father, if your son doesn't find open chest and open mind for him, you are forcing him to go to find another father, another person who open his chest for him, another person who open his ears for him, and he may be a bad man, very bad man. Then he will divert your son from being good to a very bad person. So you be his friend. You're the father. Anything he wants, he should exchange with him. Give him a chance to have a dialogue with you. Give him a chance to express all his problem or his feeling towards you, and then you advise him. If I am as a father, I don't give a chance to my own son to exchange his opinion with me, to question me, to ask me, to have a dialogue with me. If he could not really express all his problem and all his feeling, with me, then where he goes? If his father is blocking him, making a plot, making a wall between him, and he will be forced to go and look for another father, another friend. And you will be the reason if your son went astray. This is my advice to you, my brothers. اللهم اهد أبناءنا يا رب العالمين. اللهم أرنا الحق حقا وارزقهم اتباعه. حبب إليهم الإيمان وزين في قلوبهم يا رب العالمين. Oh Allah, show our children with you. Oh, protect them from being astray, Ya Rabbal Alameen. Oh, please, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, give them good friends. Oh Allah, help me as a father to guide my children to the best. اللهم أعز الإسلام والمسلمين. اللهم أعز الإسلام والمسلمين. اللهم أعز الإسلام والمسلمين. اللهم يا رب يا كريم انصر إخواننا المظلومين المهجرين المقتلين المغتصبين في كل مكان. اللهم يا رب العالمين. اللهم يا رب أطعم جائعهم واكس عاريهم داوي جرحاهم اشف مرضاهم احمل حافيهم اللهم تقبل موتاهم في الشهداء، اللهم عدهم إلى بلادهم سالمين غانمين. اللهم عليك بمن آذاهم وقتلهم وشردهم، احصهم عددا، اقتلهم بددا، لا تغادر منهم أحدا. أرنا بهم عجائب قدرتك، ارسل عليهم طيرا أبابيل ترميهم بحجارة من سجيل يا رب العالمين. اللهم أعز الإسلام والمسلمين، اللهم أعنا على شكرك وذكرك وحسن عبادتك يا رب العالمين. اللهم أقنا شرور أنفسنا وسيئات أعمالنا. اللهم يا رب من أرادنا وأراد كتابك وسنة نبيك محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم فاجعل كيده في نحره. اللهم من أراد إخراج بناتنا ونسائنا من حشمتهن ومن عفتهن ومن عباتهن ومن نقابهن، اللهم خيب آماله ونكس أعلامه وزلزل الأرض من تحت أقدامه، أرنا به عجائب قدرتك. اللهم يا رب اجعل لغيره آية، اللهم اجعله عبرة وآية، اللهم اجعل عبرة وآية ولا ترفع له راية. خيب آماله، نكس أعلامه، زلزل الأرض من تحت أقدامه يا رب العالمين. اللهم آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. وصلى الله على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين، وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله العالمين، وأقم الصلاة.